I didn't even know what my eyebrows was.
Oh, no,
It's not big deal. It's jazz back.
Before we start tonight's meeting, I invite you to participate in the Pledge of Allegiance as you so desire. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And with that, we start this meeting at 6:31. Do I have any modifications to the agenda?
No.
No modifications. Okay. With that, do I have a recognition of visitors or comments from the audience of anything not already on the agenda? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We do not have any presentation. We do not have any discussion, but we do have the approval of public session minutes from March 3rd, 2022. Do I have a motion?
I should do.
Second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Carol,
Yes.
Amy,
Yes.
Vicky,
Yes.
Steve.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next is action needed items.
I have the recommendation to approve the retirement notice of Amy Gordon effective at the conclusion of the 21-22 school year.
Do I have a motion to accept the recommendation for retirement of Miss Amy Gordon this school year?
With reluctance, I will move. I know Amy is certainly one of our most celebrated teachers.
Move to approve. And do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Go forth and have a wonderful life, Miss Amy. And with that, roll call.
Carol,
Yes.
Amy,
Yes.
Vicky. Yes. Steve.
Yes.
Motion carried. Next.
I have the recommendation to approve the retirement notice of Karen Hedrick effective at the conclusion of the 21-22 school year.
I do have a motion to approve the retirement notice of Miss Karen Hedrick for this school year.
I shall do.
Second,
A second.
any discussion? And also go forth and have a good life. Roll call.
Carol,
Yes.
Amy,
Yes.
Vicky,
Yes.
Steve.
Yes.
Motion carried. Next,
I have the recommendation to approve the retirement notice of Wilma Allender effective at the conclusion of the 21-22 school year. This includes a request for Viva Bridge.
do you have a motion to accept the recommendation for the retirement notice of Miss Wilma Allender at the conclusion of this school year, including the request for the Viva Bridge? I so move. Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? And with that, go forth and have a wonderful life, Miss Wilma. Roll call.
Carol,
Yes.
Amy,
Yes.
Vicky,
Yes.
Steve.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next,
I have the recommendation to approve Christy Wrightsman, Debbie Harmon, David Phelps, Kelly Bruner, and Emily Tracy to attend the Innovation Summit in San Diego, California, April 3rd through the 6th.
do you have a motion to approve the trip to San Diego for the Innovation Summit of Christy Reichman, Debbie Harmon, David Phelps, Kelly Bruner, and Emily Tracy, but they're not taking me and I'm really upset. And with that, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
any discussion? I already did. Roll call.
Carol,
Yes.
Amy,
Yes.
Vicky,
Yes.
Steve.
Yes.
Of course, I couldn't vote because I'm going to go anyway. Okay, next is consent agenda items.
I have the separation of Brown County Middle School Master Teacher Mitzi Garman effective at the conclusion of the 21-22 school year through the appointment of Spernica Elementary School custodian Carolyn Michelle Fox, $12.25 per hour, full-time with benefits, 240 days per year, effective March 17th, 2022. This is a replacement for Dawn Van Wasser.
Okay. Do I have a motion to accept the consent agenda items as presented, beginning with the separation of Mitzi Garmin at the end of the school year and ending with the appointment of Carol Michelle Fox as custodian?
I so move.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
I would like to correct, I believe I pronounced her name wrong. It's, this is a replacement for Dawn Van Wazer.
Yeah, we will miss both Garmin's, but I want to say something about Brian. Brian, I met Brian when my oldest daughter was playing basketball before I was on the school board. Met Brian with some questions about coaching and stuff. And he impressed me so much with his professionalism, respectful, and just being organized in the position. And he's been like that in each position that he's had with us since I've been on the board. And for 32 years, it's just commendable. He's done a great job.
Yeah, we would say that we're not gonna let him go, but we have to, so we're
We
gonna have to. But we wish him well, and I know they're going on to better things.
And with that, roll call.
Carol,
Yes.
Amy,
Yes.
Vicky. Yeah. Steve.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, superintendent's report.
It was great to see all of our students and staff back at it this week. Hope everyone enjoyed relaxing spring break. We are in the home stretch for the 21-22 school year, and we will continue to work hard and finish stronger than ever. I want to thank Brown County Rotary Club for taking the time to come and read to our sweet kindergartners across all 3 elementary buildings. They have volunteered their personal time to spend a few minutes with the most precious of tiny humans and share books with them that they and their parents are going to treasure forever. Just so glad that we can have our community back into our buildings to share those moments and these experiences with our kids and our staff. I want to thank the board from my whole heart, everything that I have, for being able to support our professional development opportunities, specifically in Dallas. When we attended the NIET National Conference, it was humbling and an incredible honor to be able to help celebrate our high school team as they got to go up on stage in front of 1,200 educators from across the nation to accept that National Founders Finalist Award. They're one of only 5 schools in the entire country and only one of 2 high schools. And just to give you a little bit of a factoid here about it, the other high school that did win, they were from Arkansas, very small rural community and high school, much like ours. And they have been nominated as a finalist a few different times, and this is their 13th year with NIET in that endeavor. So we're in year 2, I think 2, 3. So it felt pretty good for us to be up there. It was great to be able to see that team. So thank you for supporting professional development opportunities for us. I wanted to congratulate and thank Mr. Bruner, the coaches of all of our student athletes, for their hard work during the winter season. Last night we got to celebrate with our winter awards banquet in person in the auditorium. The first time we've been able to do that in 2 years. So it felt really good to have people in the auditorium. It is always an honor to celebrate those athletes at the close of a season. I personally was able to award the following students with the Superintendent's Award. For girls basketball, it was Katie Tipton. Boys basketball, it was Josh Miller. Wrestling was Summer Romick, and cheer was Summer Romick. The superintendent award is for the students that have earned the highest GPA within their sport. So again, congratulations to all of the athletes. I wanted to give you a few dates to remember across the district. On March 29th at 6 p.m., our high school is holding a very important 9th grade orientation parent meeting. This will be about the programs of study that we're offering for our students for the next year. They had to reschedule the blood drive that was originally held at the high school because of we canceled school because of weather, so they've rescheduled that for Monday, April 11th. And then, my goodness, kindergarten roundup is right around the corner, and we will have roundup at each of our elementary buildings. It's scheduled for Tuesday, April 19th from 4 to 6 p.m. And we will send out some reminders about that. And then finally, our COVID-19 data, our county is at level blue for positive cases in our district from February 17th through today, March 24th. A total of 3 positive cases. That would be 2 staff members and 1 student. We have had 0 for the last few weeks. So, yes, our symptomatic percentages don't go above 2.5 in any building. So we are looking pretty good. With that, thank you.
You're welcome. With that, we have a motion to accept the claims as presented.
I still do.
Second,
Second.
any discussion on claims? Roll call.
Carol,
Yes.
Amy,
Yes.
Vicky,
Yes.
Steve.
Yes,
Motion carries. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
so moved.
Second,
I'll second.
all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much.